Hey guys, I'm back with another video. So today I decided to do an all eyes, lips, face E.L.F. cosmetics tutorial. A lot of these products I've amassed over time, but the majority of my E.L.F. products I get when they do sales. So E.L.F. once a year does these huge sales where it's like 50% off, and I usually get like a lot of my stuff there. But there's a lot of things that I really like, so I decided to do in one brand tutorial, from the things that I moisturize my skin with to the brushes that I use. Every single brush that I used was E.L.F. Cosmetics. Every single makeup item that I used was E.L.F. Cosmetics. So some of the things from E.L.F. Cosmetics that I've had are favorites for me. So I really use them all the time. They're beat up, they've been through because I'm constantly using them. So I'm really excited to do an E.L.F. tutorial because I do believe that they have really good products there. They've gotten a lot better in years, better quality, and I think it's worth checking out. It's worth looking at. So if you really want to see this tutorial, I've been talking about it coming for weeks. Stay tuned and check it out. Okay, first things first, I'm going to use my water droplet balm, which I really like. I'm just going to use it to moisturize my skin. Then I'm going to go in with my illuminating moisturizer just to give my face that glow. After that, I'm going to use my eyebrow duo, brush my brows out, and then use on the Lock-It liner brow cream. So the thing about these is they usually come off kind of gray, but I prefer this more than the pencils, so that's what I used. I'm just going to clean up the edges with my concealer stick just to make the outside of my eyebrows look really good, nice and clean. Cleaning up your eyebrows brings everything together. Now I'm just going to use my Flawless Concealer brush, one of the brushes that I use every day. I'm going to spray it a little bit and blend out that concealer. Now I'm going to use my Mad for Matte Jewel Pop palette. This is a new palette and I really love it. I'm going to start off with putting some concealer on my eyes to get a good base, and then I'm going to go into the shadow. This is the Fluffy Blending Brush. I actually really like it. I actually think E.L.F. did a really good job with this brush. It's one of the brushes that I use really often. It does a really good job at blending the colors. I'm going to use the same brush again. Now I'm going to use a crease brush. I was reading Kevin Aucoin's book, and he said when you're getting into the crease, keep your eyes open so you can get a really nice crease. This is a Beautifully Bare eye blending brush. I'm just going to put some black to the edges of my eyes. And this is a cream shadow brush, and I'm going in with the Lustrous Cream Shadow. I actually really like this eyeshadow. It's one of the things that I use often also. And then I'm going to use a flat eyeshadow brush to get into those corners that I missed. Blend, blend, blend again with the same blending brush, just to get rid of those harsh lines. And then I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow C brush. And I'm going to get the same colors that I did on the top. I'm going to get them underneath my eye. And then I'm going to use my crease brush to just get my brow bone. So this silicone gel applicator, I absolutely love. I use it for my pressed palette. It's really one of the good things that I got from them. I only color correct in the corners of my eyes and around my mouth whenever I do color correct, because those are the dark areas where I'm the darkest. And I just feel like, yeah, that's the best way to do it. Okay, this diamond blending sponge. So I love the shape. I think it's a really good shape. However, it's so firm. It's too firm for me, however. This is the Flawless Finish Foundation. E.L.F. can do a really better job with the foundation range. It's really poor, but it is what it is. I'm using a cream powder brush for my foundation because I watched this Fenty Beauty review, and they have this really small dense brush that they use foundation for, and I actually really like the way it comes out. So I use that brush first, and I start at the center of my face and go out, and then I buff it out with my blending brush. There's some hairs there. Ooh. Then I went back in with my sponge and just, cleaned up a little bit of the areas where I thought was a little shiny-ish. Now I'm going to use a Beautifully Bare finishing powder in deep just to set my entire face so my makeup becomes immovable. I actually think the foundation is really nice. I just hate that the range is so poor. This is literally like the only color that I could wear. This is the concealer stick in Dark Deep, which I think is super light. They can still do better with that color range in my opinion. This is not the darkest color, but the darkest color is too red for my skin tone. Companies often have like this really red tone. Now I'm going to go back in with my concealer stick because the sponge is just so firm for me. I wish it was a lot softer, but it's not. So I'm just going to go back in with my concealer brush and blend it out. Okay, so I'm trying this for the first time. This is the banana powder that they sell. And I actually think it is a little too light for my skin tone. It says that it's good for deep skin tones, but it just felt really bright. So I used some of my finishing powder to go over it just to tone it down some. Now I'm going to go back into the Matte for Matte palette, but this is going to be the Needed for Nude palette. And I'm going to use the brown shade to contour my cheeks and around my forehead and my nose. My contour looks a little harsh, but I promise you I'll blend it out later. I lost a little bit of the color underneath my eyes, so I'm just going back in with my C brush. I actually wish this this highlighter was a little bit brighter, or more gold, I should say, not brighter. It's a little too silvery for me. Even if it had more orange, I'd be more happy. I like using my stipple brush to blending highlighter. This is my blush palette in dark. I love, 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 love this brush palette. It's one of the great things that E.L.F has made, and it's very pigmented. I wasn't really sure what lipstick I wanted to wear. First I was thinking berry, then I decided, you know what, let's just go nude. Why not? Let's use the brown. I actually like their velvet matte lipsticks. I don't know why I keep saying actually. I do like. This is Alyssa Ashley's lip gloss. Support Black influencers. That's my eyeliner. I think it's a lot easier to do gel eyeliner with an angled eyeliner brush. Just checking it out. I'm going to go back in with a flat eyeliner brush now and do the bottom lower lash line. And then I'm going to set that with some black from the Needed Mad for Matte black palette. Black palette, Jewel Pop palette. Then I'm going to finish my look off with some lashes. And I'm going to set my eyebrows with their Clear Brow Gel. Just so they don't move. Spray, spray, spray. Good to go. Thanks for watching. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow. No matter how far. If I forgot to actually lotion my face before I started doing my eyebrows. Oh my god. Stop the fighting.
Hey, you sprayed me in the face with the thumb, Mama. You was fighting first.
Just say sorry and move on.
Sorry.
Good.
Sorry.
Good.
Now
We're gonna go back into this. Almost dropped it.
This.
Black.
I finished this.
And you're gonna
now you can eat the
set
whole
that
thing.
eyeliner, girl. I'm a little ashy though.
A new food I buy.
I think it's my highlight. My highlight was a little too
And new
bright. It needs a
food
little bit
I
more
buy. And
gold.
new food
But I wasn't about to buy
ordered
no more
too.
new stuff, so it just has to do what it do. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and stuff.